What's going on, horror lovers? Horror with Hoss coming back to you with another video, and this is going to be a big one here. It's one I've been waiting on a while. I finally got my Vinegar Syndrome package in from the subscriber week sale, a few other pickups that I got around that time. Everything here is a lot of stuff to go through. Just in the 10 for 10 sale, I had 20 titles alone just from that. We'll try to go through this pretty quick, but it is going to be a lengthy video, so get you a snack, sit back, watch this as I show off these titles that I got. First off, I wanted to show the sticker that they put in the box. That, of course, this is 10 years of Vinegar Syndrome. There, that's what the whole subscriber week was all about. And if you missed it, it was a great time to get really good deals on a lot of great titles, 10 different titles each day of the sale. It started on a Sunday, went through, I think, what was it, the Saturday, following Saturday. Pretty much everything I've got here has slip covers with the exception of the first one. And yeah, I was also able to get some of the out of print titles with slips and one of the big box sets as well. So first title, the one without the slip, and that is an older title, and that is Luther the Geek. I've heard a lot about this, seen a lot of people with it in their collections, so now I have that one. Next up is a interesting title here, and it is Through the Fire. On the back it says, "Some things never rest in peace." Next up, In by 10, Dead by 12. This time you shouldn't come home. It is curfew. On the back it's got Death Row, so I've been wanting this one for a while. Next up we have Last Gasp. On the back it says, "Pray you never hear it." Next up, a fun one I've heard a lot of people talk about, Just When You Thought It Was Safe to Put, and that is Blades. A kind of a Jaws ripoff. Next up, another one I've wanted for a while, and that is Rush Week. Next up, one I wanted for a while, Klaus Kinski goodness, that is Creature. Love the way the claws and everything on there. That's awesome. Next up, we've got The Fear. And I believe this is the one that has Wes Craven, who has a small role in this one. So next up, we have Girls School Screamers, the finishing school that finished them off. Next up, we have The 11th Commandment, Thou shalt not rape, steal, or murder. Next up, we have Killer's Delight, 5 girls this week, how many next week? Next up, another one I've wanted for a while, She's Tough, She's Tender, She's All Woman and All Machine. Talking about steel and lace. And this picture on the back, yeah, kind of let you know what you're in for. Next up, one I've seen a lot of people getting through this sale, Shallow Grave, where the most feared killer wears a badge. I love music stuff, y'all know that from different titles I got. This was an ETR Media release, and it is Green Jelly Sucks Live. Next up, I had this on a Blu-ray double pack. I think it was, the other title was MFA, and then this one, Friends Who Stay Together, Tragedy Girls, but they had this one on Blu-ray with this crazy cool slip, so I had to get it. Next up, another partner, Yellow Veil Picture partner label, and that is Blood on Her Name. I know I've seen the DVD of this floating around some of the Dollar Trees, so happy to get that on Blu-ray. We have a, what is this one? I don't know if this was a partner label or not. I think so, but I'm not sure of the name. But anyways, has this excellent slip box here. This is The Scary of 61st. pull that out there. Got the little hand, so really awesome to get that. And then the last three of this, the 10 for 10s, and the rest of these will be the other stuff I got. Last three are VSAs. This is number 16, and it is Whatever It Takes. Got an awesome cast in this. Andrew Dice Clay, of course, Fred Williamson, and Don the Dragon Wilson. Next up, VSA 17, and that is The Grave. Really like the pictures and everything on this slipcover as well. And then Bolo Young, Jalal Merhi, and Billy Blanks in TC 2000. This is VSA number 19. So now I've got some Billy Blanks goodness. Now to the rest of what I got. This one was a title they released that came out, I think, this month. And that is H.P. Lovecraft's From Beyond. I had to get this. I had the Scream Factory release, but this one is just too cool to pass up. Plus all the added features and stuff they've got on here. This was a must buy for me. Then another partner label title that went fast as far as the slipcover version. And this is from the VHS Hit Fest, or some people call it VH Shit Fest, whatever. It says, see vampires, demons, ghouls, and Satan himself. And this is Satan's Menagerie. Never before so much wickedness under one roof. That is just a badass slip. I had to get this one before it sold out. And then the rest of these are the out of print slips and the box set, like I said, that I got. So first up, we've got Party Line. It's a really cool slip here. Got the phone and the razor there. So that was awesome. I also got this one with Robert Forster. It says, all hell broke loose when they stopped. Walking the edge. They drove to the edge, and on the edge there are no rules. And apparently this needed a replacement disc, and they sent that with it. So happy to get that one. And these last two, these were the first. This was the first order I placed because I knew these would go quick. And that is the slip version of WNUF Halloween Special. Happy to finally get this one. I've heard so many great things about it. And the big daddy of them all. I don't know how many they had, but I don't think it was a lot. And this is the Amityville Curse Collection. Highly sought after Vinegar Syndrome thing. I was finally able to get it and not have to pay prices that people were charging online, which, I mean, even in a Facebook group, they're not too bad on them, but still more than you would pay when it was available on the site. And of course, that's got all four of those Amityville titles, which were available each day, different days, for $10, just the titles alone by themselves. But happy to have this. This is awesome, and it was a Vinegar Syndrome Grail item I'm happy to get. And then the last thing I've got here, during the course of the sale, plus the points they had already given me, they have this new rewards program they started. And I was able to get one of the Vinegar Syndrome Movie Club slips. That is basically, these are slips that are out of print for movies that they still sell. And this movie they're still selling is in their out of print, or in their going out of print section. So once they sell out, eventually they're not going to. But anyways, I rambled enough. It's the hearse. Excellent. And of course, with this being the movie club, you have the gold foiled little stickers on the back and on the sides. That lets you know it's different than the original hearse slip that you could get back however long ago now. But yeah, I wanted this movie for a while, and like I said, it is in the going out of print, so you can still get the non-slip version for a little bit longer. But to my knowledge, once those go out of print, once those sell out there, it will not be restocked. So there you have it. I know it's a lot of titles. This is the most I've ever gotten. I hope y'all enjoy watching this. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Click the notification bell if you will. That way you'll know every time I upload a new video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And yeah, I hope all of you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Gotta love that Vinegar syndrome.